What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first live stream here on Charleston Car Videos. Today I picked the 2018 Ford F-250 FX4 Lariat. So stay tuned over the next few minutes. We're going to walk around this truck, see what it's all about, and also while the stream is going on, answer some of your questions. And if you got something you'd like to see while the stream is going on with this truck, let me know in the comment section. So we're doing the best we can here on the channel to try some new things this year, and live streaming is definitely one of them. So we're going to take advantage of this great feature that YouTube offers us and really start getting a little more connected with y'all. So anyways, I'm going to move around to the other side of the camera and let's start moving around, taking a look at this gorgeous truck here at Ravenel Ford. All right. Thank you for everybody joining in. We got one person on, we got one thumbs up. Thank you so much. If you joined the stream today, make sure to send us a comment and say hello. If not, no big deal. Just enjoy watching the video. Remember, folks, I cannot edit anything right now, so if the camera starts getting a little shaky, this, that, and the other, please just be considerate of that, because again, we are filming off of an iPhone and we're not using a big camera rig setup or anything like that. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and get started right about now. And again, it's the 2018 F-250 Lariat FX4 package with the 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. All right. Good looking truck, is it not? It really is. The Ford F-250. You know, the F-150 is a beautiful truck, and we got a lot of those on ground. But the F-250, oh my goodness. It's big, it's large, it's in charge, and it has the word Super Duty right there on the hood. Anyways, let's go ahead and start moving around a little bit. Man, is it not beautiful? It really is. So the one we picked today is this beautiful white color. And of course, we have more of them on ground. I mean, there's black and gold and red and blues, and just, we got a great selection of them out here today. But the white to me really stands out. And it's not your traditional work truck white. It's got some pearlescence in the paint and all that. Now, what also makes this truck stand out compared to some of the other trucks out there is all the chrome on the front. I mean, look at it. My goodness. All right, let's start taking a closer look. Let me get my camera adjusted here, and we can start moving around. Again, this is my first time doing a live stream of a vehicle, so please, you know, let's just... Again, it's my first time. So I do lots of live streams on my other channel, just talking on camera and that kind of thing, but never do as much on the vehicles. So just having a little fun here. All right. Well, it definitely is large and in charge. We got to make a couple adjustments. Let's take a look at the top. All right, we basically had to extend our legs on our tripod back in, or all right, so we can move around a little bit. And as we start doing this more and getting better at it, we'll possibly get a better phone and a better setup here to do live streams on. But for right now, let's just get it done. So, you know, I'm gonna just basically walk around the truck, show you what I like on it, because there's a lot of great features on the FX4 F-250. And one of my favorite features is right here in the back of the truck. First off, being a camera guy, I love cameras. So one thing I like is I love these backup cameras, and I love that it's got a nice little LED light right here to be able to shine at nighttime back here when the vehicle is in reverse. Now, you're thinking, right? You're like, okay, show me something cool, Chad. All right, let's do that. Well, where in the world is the key to this truck? I guess it's in my pocket. Here's the key. You know, Ford trucks seem to be more advanced than any other trucks out there. I mean, I can't seem to find any other trucks that really have the technology that a Ford has on it. Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, they just don't seem to be on the same level as a Ford. And one thing I really like is this right here on this key. You got a power tailgate. Check this out. Hit that twice. Look at that. Okay, well, it didn't work. Let's do it again. Hit that twice. Well, I'll be darned. That is the unfortunate part of doing a live stream. But there, one thing you can see, there's that light lighting up right there, that LED light. Pretty bright. Let's try this once again. Unlock the vehicle, hit the unlock, hit this button 2 times. Well, you know, that is just odd. It's supposed to drop down the tailgate back here, but the tailgate doesn't seem to want to drop down at all, does it? Let's see if the remote start works. We're having technical difficulties right now with the Ford truck. After I give this Ford truck some big kudos, it does this to me, don't it? Let's hit the lock button on here. Let's try to remote start it real quick. Hit this 2 times. Well, what in the world is going on? Hit that again. Well, good Lord, what is going on? All right, well, we're going to have to move on. Okay, well, I'm very confused right now because I'm hitting the remote start, and usually when I do that, it cranks right up. Usually when I hit the tailgate buttons, it drops right on back down. So if you know why it's not working properly, please let me know in the comments section. I'm not exactly sure on that. But that's okay. What we're going to do, let's just make sure the truck's got power, right? I mean, we see our lights blinking and all that kind of thing going on. Let's see if we can crank this puppy up. Well, it does got push start in here, so I mean, put the foot on the brake, hit the button, and she's alive. Cut our wipers off. It was raining over the weekend. Diesel motor sounds good. All right, let's try this again. Yep, it honks at you, letting you know that the key is not inside the vehicle. Let's try this again. So, I mean, right now, we're not having any luck with our power tailgate. And right now, I can't even drop the power tailgate. Not cool, not cool. Does have blind spot radar system on it. Man, this is really messing up my first live stream. I was all excited to show you those features, and, you know, there we go. All right, well, there should be a button somewhere in here to drop it down. Let's hit that button and see if that works. Nothing is happening. Huh. All right, well, one thing I can show you, folks, is this price here. Manufacturer suggested retail is $70,145. Ravenel Ford discount $4,036. 98 over invoice $66,109. Rebate $1,500. Easy price $64,609. So that is your pricing structure here at Ravenel Ford on this beautiful Ford truck. But let's take a look up under the hood. Maybe that'll work for us. I'm not sure what's going on, why that tailgate's not working for us. The only thing I can think, folks, is maybe in the system inside the vehicle with Ford Sync, maybe there's something cut off on it where it's not letting that be activated right now. There we go. One thing I can tell you, oh boy, this is something I just seen for the first time. I do night reviews on vehicles. You can go on my channel and watch night reviews where I show off the lighting on cars. One thing I've talked about on night reviews is why don't new American vehicles, or any vehicle, why don't they have lights under the hood so you can see under the hood at nighttime? And lo and behold, I popped the hood just now and look what we got there. We have an LED light under the hood. How about that? Ford has answered my wishes. They've answered it because I've asked for that for a couple years now. I've said, why don't they have lights under the hood? Maybe it's not a big deal to you, but to me, I think having a light under the hood like they used to do on cars back in the 80s and 70s and all them different years, people used to get under the hoods of their cars at nighttime and have to work on them, and it was helpful to have a light. Anyways, let's take a look under the hood for a minute at this engine. Again, this is the 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. So, you know, honestly, it's a pretty quiet motor. It's not real loud. There's turbos under there, of course, but it's not a very loud diesel motor. It's pretty quiet for the most part. You would think it'd be a lot louder. It's not. And the hood, I would think that is aircraft grade aluminum right there. It's really lightweight. I mean, it feels tough, but it's, well, it does, I don't know, it feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel tough. It feels lightweight. And Ford is kind of known for being Ford tough. But I guess you'd be surprised. Well, you wouldn't be surprised, but a lot of vehicles out there in the automotive world have aircraft grade aluminum on their hoods. I remember that was like one of the selling features I used to tell when I worked at the Audi dealership for 5 years in sales. I used to tell people that with the Audi A8, you know, the S series Audis and all that, I was like, aircraft grade aluminum, you know, tougher, stronger, and lightweight. So that's important, and that lightweight helps out with fuel economy. The Ford logo is massive. I mean, good Lord. Is that a big logo or what? It is. And the headlights are also massive. There's my hand, there's the headlight. So big headlights, fog lights, front chrome grille, looking good. Let's keep moving around. Just because those little features in the back didn't work for us a minute ago isn't going to stop us from checking out this beautiful truck. Also got a beautiful set of wheels on it. 20-inch, I believe. They could be bigger, but no, they're not. They're 20-inch rims, chrome, with Michelin tires. Those are a 275/65 series tire. So good-looking rims, good-looking tires. Running boards look great. Power stroke turbo diesel. There's your big logo there, Lariat. The mirrors are nice and big, and as you can see, they're folded in right now. But when I put the vehicle in drive, they actually will fold back out, and you can extend those mirrors if you got a fifth wheel on the back. Crew cab, of course. According to our Moroni label here, they actually, well, I was going to tell you the fuel economy, but it doesn't give us a fuel economy rating anywhere on here. So it does have the MSRP at $70,145, and it says 41 years Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. So what does some of y'all have to say about that? Would you think that the Ford F-Series truck is #1 in America? Ford seems to say it. Do you think they just make up those numbers, or those are actual legit ratings? I think they're probably legit. Anyways, there's your tow package in the back. You got backup sensors, backup camera. There's lots of cameras all over it. We're going to get back on the inside of this truck. But before we do, one thing I was going to show you, you'll see right there is a LED light. So at nighttime, this can be lit up really nicely back here so you can see exactly what's going on. Also, Ford has got this nice step system here where you can pull out this little pole and this step comes down with grip tape on it, and it makes it really easy to get into the back of the truck. There's no other truck in America right now that's got a step system like that other than Ford. Great feature, absolutely love it. Chevy puts theirs right here, and I'm not really a big fan of the little tiny step Chevy does on their Silverado to get in the back of a bed of a truck. I mean, hey, maybe for a young buck out there that wants to jump in the back of a truck quickly, maybe that's fine for them. But hey, some of us guys are over 40 years old. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, it's Rodney Dangerfield, you know? It's going to take a minute to get in the back of this truck. Yeah, and I want to step, and I want a pole to grab hold of, and I want to be able to get in and get out and get the job done. What in the world am I? Did Rodney Dangerfield just come into our live stream? I love the back window that opens and closes, and I also love how it's really kind of flush there and just really kind of integrated into the back window. It looks nice and clean, and it's not the biggest back window that opens up, but if you had to, you could throw that chocolate lab bone. All right, cool. We got somebody finally commented, and he said, I like the F-150 series truck better. Awesome, man. No problem. We got tons of F-150s, and we'll definitely do a live stream on the F-150 also, but today we were just kind of starting out for the first time doing it on an F-250. One thing I've noticed, though, on pricing, folks, is that it seems like Ford has the most discounts and incentives available on their trucks. When you go down the road to our Chevy store, they don't really have a whole lot of rebates and incentives on their trucks. Ford has tons of them. I mean, look at that, right? But still, the Ford truck, even with the incentives and rebates, sometimes still costs more than a brand new Chevy Silverado 2500 series. All right, let's go ahead and take the camera off the tripod. Let's hop into the inside of the truck and have a look around. I hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I am, right? Man, it didn't take long to get 15 minutes up on here, did it? Nope. All right, let's go ahead and hop in. Before we do, though, let's take a look at the seats and all inside this truck. So, of course, you have some really high-grade leather interior, perforated with the holes in it, lets it breathe and stay cooler. So, nice leather seats. I like the stitching on them. That looks good. And seems to be a pretty comfortable looking seat. I mean, that looks like it's pretty comfortable to sit in, right? Also, of course, power seats and power lumbar support, which is nice. On our door panel here, you got auto up-down feature on all your windows, basically meaning one click drops it down, one click puts it up. And you got that one click for each window on the truck. You can control the mirrors, how they move in and out. See what I'm talking about? How it's going out and going back in right there. Pretty sweet. You got memory seats. So if you basically memory seats, if you have 2 key fobs to your truck, let's say your wife's got 1 key, you got 1 key, you program the keys up with the vehicle and you can move your seats and steering wheel and mirrors and all that stuff into position, even the radio, presets. There's a lot of stuff that works with. And if your wife comes up to the truck and hits unlock or just goes to get in, the vehicle and the seats and all will be in her preferences. So that's really, to me, I think that's what the purpose is of having 2 key fobs and these different selections here for the memory. Okay, you can set up different positions and all that. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop in. So once we're inside the truck, it's really comfortable. Like I said earlier, these seats feel great. Another thing I can tell you is you got a lot of headroom. I mean, there's a lot of headroom in here, you know, and it's expected to be. I mean, a guy that's 7 foot tall could probably get in here and be just fine. A lot of leg room, you're good to go there. A lot of tummy room after eating a big breakfast. You got it going on. All right, let's take a look and see what else we have. Because again, it's a $70,000 truck, so it's got to come with some nice stuff. And one thing I like is this huge LCD screen right here. That thing is big. Look how big that screen is. That's nice. So you got a big LCD. You got leather on here. Lots of buttons and controls. Forward sync, Bluetooth. I mean, you got it all going on. Start stop engine button, which is not really a big deal because it seems like even a Kia has push start. I mean, even just an inexpensive little car out there has push start nowadays, right? So that they've kind of taken the push start button where it was so cool, and they've kind of taken the cool factor away from push start because it's just on too many vehicles, right? The same with remote start and you know, Bluetooth. Anyways, I mean, Bluetooth's a safety thing, but to me, it's like at some point, can we keep some of the cool wow features on some of the cool wow cars? I don't know. Anyways, maybe if you're buying a Kia Accent or a whatever the little tiny Kia is that has push start in it, maybe if you're buying that, maybe you want, you know, whatever, you know. Anyways, to each his own. You do got the Sony stereo system. You got another big screen right here. 4-wheel drive. I like that you got heated and cooled seats in the front. Brake gain. Let's take a look at the screen. You know, you got your camera systems in here. Let's see here how that's going to work. We'll put the vehicle in reverse. There's your camera. Then you can hit this button. Different views. Pretty sweet. And some of these trucks actually have more cameras than what you just saw. Some vehicles have cameras on the mirrors, on the front bumper, so you get that 360 view going on. Lots of cubby hole spots. As you can see, 2 USB ports. Something a lot of people have, I've had a lot of people give me a lot of crap about this video I did showing the hiding spot in the truck where the key goes, right? I mean, I've gotten a lot of heat for that, and I'm gonna show y'all something. So right under here, there's nothing there. It's just plastic, okay? But there's a spot. A lot of people say I'm looking in the wrong area. And a lot of people are saying it's not a hiding spot. And guess what, people? You're right. It's not a hiding spot necessarily to hide your key at. It's really a spot where you put the key at when they're programming the vehicle in the shop. but you can pull that little tray out, and then there's another tray right here. Well, if we didn't have that little tag thing on there, it would fit perfectly, as you can see here. But yeah, I don't know. When I first found that spot inside the truck, I was like, oh man, it's a hiding spot for the key. And I did a video because I was all excited. I'm like, oh, look at this hiding spot. And all these people are like, dude, you just told everybody where the hiding spot is. I mean, you know, if there's a criminal watching this video, they just found the hiding spot for my key. They're going to steal my truck. Here's the thing though, it's not a hiding spot, because if the key was right there, I'm assuming that the truck would just automatically let you get in and out anytime you want. So from what I did an interview with a technician in the shop back there, and the technician said that when they are syncing these keys up with the truck, he said that there's 3 sensor systems inside this truck here, and that key sits right in that spot there, and that's how they program the keys up with the truck. So technically, I guess that's what it's for. Big cup holders, of course. That's cool. Look at that. So you can slide that over, have cups here and have cups here. Why do you need 4 cup holders? Because sometimes people use these as work trucks, and they might have 4 guys or 4 girls or whatever in here getting the job done, and everybody wants to have a spot to throw the cups. Massive size armrest. I always like to point that out. I mean, that thing is huge. You could write me a check today right there. Open it up. It's deep. It's big. More cup holders there. All that good stuff. Tons of switches for auxiliaries. LED lighting. Microphones. Sunglass holders. Let's see if a pair of sunglasses will fit in there. Yeah. Now, if you have some big sunshades, if you got some of those big sunglasses, good luck on getting them in there. Like a big pair of Oakleys or something, they're not going in there, okay? You got to have something a little bit smaller. There you go, looking good. All right, let's go take a look in the back and see what amenities we got in the back of the truck. All right, let's keep looking. Thank you for the 4 people that are on the stream right now. I really do appreciate you watching. Again, if you got anything you want to say or want to see, just let me know. That's kind of why we're doing a live stream today, is so we can be kind of connected with y'all a little bit. Because, you know, after I edit a video with my camera, you know, all y'all can do is comment, and then I can come back another day and film something if you want to see it. So the live stream just makes it a little easier for me to communicate with y'all while it's going on. You do got your rear air vents in the back. 12 volt. Another feature that I love on the interior of vehicles is this 110 volt 400 watt max outlet. Why do I like that? Well, I like it because I could charge a camera up, or if you were working, maybe you can plug something in right there and use a tool or charge some of your tools. You got USB ports. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can use with that 110 volt 400 watt max outlet. You know, if the kids are sitting in the back, or maybe you got your laptop in here and you're sending out an email, you know, you got built-in Wi-Fi with the truck. There's a lot of nice things you can do with that outlet. The back looks great, nice and comfortable, plenty of room, a lot of leg room. One thing I'll show you real quick is the armrest. And here's what I like about this armrest. Chevrolet, first off, has their cup holder here. Ford has it there, which is what I like. Why would you put a cup holder right there? That's going to take away from your arm resting there on a trip. That's a better spot to have the cup holders, hands down, okay? You want, if you got 2 guys sitting back here, both of them want to be able to rest their elbow right there. If you got big cup holder there, that's not really happening so much. All right, so that's the interior of the truck. Let's take a look under here for a minute. How do we do that, right? Just pull up. That's all you got to do. I mean, there's a little switch right there, but you have I call this a little hiding spot area back here. And if you ever get in one of these trucks and feel right here, it's nice and grippy. So, you know, if you had a shotgun and you're going hunting or something like that, you could probably stick it right there with your gun bag. So that's kind of cool. It also has a little lock thing going on here. So I'm trying to see what exactly that does. I guess you can, yeah, you can lock that up so it doesn't open. But I don't know how that's really a lock, because you don't really have anywhere to actually lock it so somebody can't get back here. I mean, anybody who wants to take your gun or whatever, they can just unlock it and open it up. And when it's closed down, there's nothing really sitting under there because this thing sits there. So that's telling me that this is really more useful when it's up like that. Exactly, right? The seats are down. You can just stick something right there like that. And you got some spots here with some tools. Anyways. So that's kind of cool. I mean, Ford thinks about it and they say, we're going to put a spot right there so you can throw things back there and not have them moving all around. Just a little more storage spot in your truck. All right, what else could we look at, right? I mean, there's a lot of things we could check out on this truck. I think we looked at most of the things that that we wanted to, and I wanted to keep the video under 30 minutes, and I feel like we've done that. So again, folks, that is your 2018 Super Duty F-250 Lariat with FX4 off-road package at Ravenel Ford. If you enjoyed watching the live stream, give us a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more live streams of vehicles. I mean, we can get out on the roads and drive them and do all kinds of stuff. But again, this was the first one today. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. We are finally over 10,000 subscribers. I'm super excited about that. And thank you for subscribing if you have. And also, we had a car show out here this past Saturday. Go on and sign it out. Visit them online at ravenelford.com. We'll see you then.